Hey everybody, and welcome back to Borderlands 2. Today we got even more bitrate than last time. We're gonna get great things done today. I don't know what, but we're gonna do them. Hold up, I gotta adjust my screen in real life, not in the video game, in real life. It's on top of one of my wires. Alright, let's get gaming. Oh fuck, we're hunting the Firehawk. Lame. I'm just gonna say it, lame. There are certain missions that you're like, oh, pog. And then there are certain missions that you're like, oh, fuck, you know? Whatever, they're Hellborn, I don't care. They're like a little bit higher level. Do you know who I am? I have Ruin. Quick little bit of loot for the pocket. It actually does do more damage. Let's go. Man, that does suck about the grenade. But you know what? Speed strats. When God closes one door, he opens a window. Fuck you. And then he slams it shut again.
Who's next?
To remind you who's boss. Although I do gotta be honest, our damage does not impress me either. We're finally getting to like an area where it's more or less balanced. This feels about appropriate. You know, I want the super badasses to feel like you gotta like maneuver around them. I want them to feel like you gotta like dodge their attacks, you know? In Borderlands, there's like a very restricted like set of ways that you can dodge attacks. In like in Dark Souls, you can do a dodge roll, which is like a momentary invincibility. You can also do the same thing in Gungeon, evidently, but in Borderlands, you can really just sort of like jump around and like target select because everything has guns. So it's not as easy as one might assume to just dodge stuff. But that said, there are still certain times when you can dodge. I remembered I uploaded a video where I like did some pretty cool dodges on like a spitter skag, and that felt so nice. I think if Borderlands maybe if they increased the movement speed, or like if they increased how action skills affected movement speed to allow you to just casually move like faster and stuff like that, and maybe get like comms and stuff like that. It was sort of similar with what they did in the pre-sequel, except for the pre-sequel's combat was mostly just jumping the fuck around, and still enemies had a lot of bullets just flying at you. But if you had more like instances of dodgeable bullets, like genuinely if you can like read an enemy's attack, you can like dodge out of them, like for instance with the spitter skags or like the bullymongs and stuff like that. I feel like it makes it more interesting because you're not just thinking, oh, how can I kill this enemy? You know, you're thinking, oh, how can I like get efficient damage on this enemy without sacrificing HP? Which I just think makes it a little bit more of a in-depth game without making it any necessarily like easier, because there's still the level system, which I think is great. I'm not gonna do the skip. I'm gonna do a tiny skip though. But I feel like if you were able to actually evade enemies like intelligently and like pick like good situations, that's something I really like about online games like Overwatch, for instance, is that because you're fighting against other players, you genuinely have to like counter what they are going to do, so you have to like think in their headspace, which is something that Borderlands enemies just don't typically make you do. They just sort of, you know, project damage in a like area. I almost we're not gonna edit that one out. Edit that one in, actually. Go baby grenades, go.
We got psychos incoming.
Hey, you coming on the center platform? Dude, Lilith is actually carrying me right now. Legitimate carrying.
I tell you idiots, you can't get slag powers by swallowing this stuff. That shard ain't no good in the black market.
You see what I mean? You see what I mean?
You could probably take it to that Tannis lady on the other side of town. She's real.
Oh, and then you get the other cutscene. You gotta watch 2 cutscenes in order to never see cutscenes. Farm the Infinity, but I have no idea why I would want to farm the Infinity. No idea at all. I don't even know what Maya does. She's literally just an SMG. She's like a walking SMG. That's what she does. Oh, and you know what? I just figured it out. Captain Scarlet DLC, boys. I just figured it out, everybody. It's time to get SMGs. It's time to go to the biggest loot farm in the freaking game. He looked, that fucking sandworm looked like he was like, that boy ain't right. He was like shaking his head in disapproval of his son. Also, can we talk about the artistic design of these fucking like floating hover sand boats? There's good shit.
Guns. I got them. You need them.
Oh, I just realized she has a corset as her like pirate thing. That's interesting.
Nice moves out there. You're a vault hunter, yeah?
Yeah, I knew that guy was gonna be a problem. No, we're fine. We're not gonna get down at the last second. That would never happen. Borderlands would never do that to you. Alright. I'm free, it's too late. You can't do nothing.
Great.
I'm gonna be underleveled and it doesn't matter. You can't stop me. Cloud Kill's gonna carry me until I'm level 80.
Comes from small packages.
I remember this fight is actually no joke.
Stay put.
Well, hold up. Maybe it's it's a joke. Oh no, it's a joke. Okay. Gotta wait for my cooldowns. He's doing bits. I like his bits. Hold up, I want to hear this guy's dialogue.
But the other part of me is happy I got to chill back here and read the latest issue of Crime Fighter Frog. It's about a frog fighting lions.
Don't get that bit. Really do not get that bit. Who put that bit there? Who was like, yeah, that's that. This one'll get the kiddies shuckling.
Dear diary, I know where the third compass.
Zed and Marcus honestly make a lot of Borderlands what it is. You know, it's the perfect, like they were the first two original personalities and they're the two gun vendors. Like it's just perfect writing and like you get to like experience the characters without having to have them like be around in the plot constantly because they're around in the plot through their vendors, which I think is a really, really clever mechanic. I'd steal that. You're actually deadly. Alright. Luckily we didn't instantly die. So we're never punished, is the thing. But we gotta hurry the fuck up because they will send way more. Yeah, all they have is some exploders. How lame. Yeah, and then some gun loaders. Lame. Although, I do love that. I love that they literally, like, they shoot them down from space. They're like, nope. Like, that's also perfect, like, perfect game writing. Where it's like, oh, they're literally above you. Constantly shooting down, like, shit. From the orbit of Elpis. Which is dope as fuck. If the writers in Borderlands could just agree that they're genuinely like cool shit and they're not like some fucking jokey haha, they could let themselves flourish. You know, Dark Souls, Miyazaki, you ever heard of him? Borderlands could be like that, but for Western, like video games.
His name is Herbert, and he lives out in the rust yards.
360?
Oh,
Dude, we're sick. Fuck, we didn't get the gift. We're lame. Oh, now I gotta wait for the fucking thing. Oh.
Thanks for the scratch.
I don't know why it's slang in the Borderlands world to call money scratch. Is that a thing? Was that ever a thing?
We've been hunting Captain Blade's treasure for years. You better help us find it.
All right, man, I will.
Hold on to that gift
Oh, and now all those loaders are just like aimlessly like, oh, what do we do? Oh, no, they're gonna go fight the pirates. All right.
I'll pour sand in your eyeball.
All right, that's a pretty good one. That put a little chuckle on me. I exhaled through my nose a little bit on that one. Perfect little shot. Ooh, perfect little shot.
That looks creepy enough to be Herbert's shack up there on that ledge.
Oh, dude, bro, just when I think I'm out, they drag me back
Straight out of your nightmares.
around you. You see, this is why the stealth aspect of the game is very important. Because sometimes I don't want to fucking fight these guys. Also, that's target selection right there. This is dumb. Don't do that. Don't ever do that, for the record. A quick little bit of loot. Also, I love the way that everything is like improvised technology and stuff like that. Like when I see like wood boards like this and planks and stuff like that, I'm like, oh man, I could build that. It doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to work, right? But no, the world typically has codes and stuff like that which suck, but I just appreciate how like shittily handcrafted everything is. It's not like crafted shittily. It's just like the world makes the wood look bad, which is very hard to capture by a digital artist because you typically get like perfectly straight boards with like no issues in them, and then you gotta like manipulate them in very specific ways to seem like they're still wood and like fucked up wood.
Hold on a second.
It's a very difficult thing to do.
Scarlet, not Scarlet, but I can taste her scent.
Oh dude, I just fucking realized he has a horrible underbite. His like front tooth sticks out. That's nasty.
Oh yeah. Let's talk, you and me.
That's gross.
How is Scarlet? Is she as beautiful as when I last saw her?
Yeah, she's pretty babylicious. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna tell like a blatant untruth. That peg leg just, it does something. Bro, we gotta get the fleet comm going. I am not vibing with this walking speed. Oh man, I'm sure nobody watches the fucking Don't Starve series that I make. It's completely unedited. But man, once we got past the barrier of the walrus guy and being able to kill him, and then being able to equip the walking stick so that way you can move like 1.5 times speed, it's just like, it's so fucking delicious. It's like it's a gun you can hold. It's okay, like in Don't Starve you don't have guns, obviously. Like you have like, I don't know, little like fucking shitty little like fucking blow darts and stuff like that. But like it's like something that you can hold in your hands. It takes up a hand slot, but it makes you move so much faster. And I love that design mechanic. It's a trade-off, but it gives you something irreplaceable, which is your time. Oh man, I was hoping that I could get you exploded already.
And now you will fall.
Oh, align yourself with the ladder.
Freeze.
You see, this game is way more hype when you're just running through it, you know? Don't take it bit by bit. You're just booking it by the skin of your teeth, you know? That's living. We could be leaders to men. I know corrosion's not your thing, but listen.
Wasn't my time.
It's now your final resting place, so you better get used to it. You better learn Chinese, buddy. It's a tiny micro collage. Wow. Ripped straight from the developers of Borderlands 2's home.
Rusty. Just shoot the lock.
Yeah, just a little bit of acid. Oh, what? Oh, it's in the box. Oh no.
Destroyed the last piece of
Finery. Go!
Alrighty. And it looks like the sun's gonna set on another Borderlands episode. that's gonna do it for today's episode. If you guys like the content, you want to see more like it, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and let me know how you're feeling about the series. I'm having a lot of fun doing it, and I hope you guys are having a lot of fun watching it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.